Hello, friends. Sometimes things don't seem real until they strike close to home. The reports of protests, riots, and looting in many cities, including, of course, Atlanta, can still seem somewhat remote until you consider that the glass in the front door of the AT&T store in the Gateway Shopping Center was broken, items were stolen, and a trail of electronics was left in the parking lot. The Walgreens pharmacy just down the road had its front and pharmacy doors forced open and an unknown quantity of items taken. There's the report that a large number of vehicles and people went to the Fountain Oaks shopping center and attempted to enter multiple businesses. Only timely arrival by Sandy Springs Police Department officers prevented those stores from being smashed and burglarized. All this took place at the same time that the Phipps Plaza and other Buckhead locations were being looted a few nights ago during the nationwide protests over the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, where a police officer is charged with murder and manslaughter, and 3 other officers have been charged with aiding and abetting murder. It is interesting that those arrested in the attempted Fountain Oaks shopping center looting were from out of state, as were a large number of people and cars at Perimeter Mall and other locations during the protests. It is unfortunate that some people have attempted to utilize tragic circumstances for their own short-sighted benefit. It is uplifting that some people are doing what they can to make the situation better. One of those people is the Honorable Rusty Paul, Mayor of Sandy Springs. Mayor Paul took some steps at the June 2nd meeting of the City Council to address racism in response to the days of protests following Floyd's death. Regarding the violence and looting, Paul said, "It overshadows and takes away from the pure message that comes from the street. We are not going to allow that to happen, to allow that to overshadow the conversation." Paul also asked the city attorney and city manager to draft a resolution that would rename Lake Forest Drive, Forest with 2 R's, to Lake Forest Drive, Forest with 1 R, to disavow any implication that the street was named for Nathan Bedford Forrest, a Confederate general and the first Grand Wizard of the KKK. Finally, Paul is asking all civic, professional, religious, neighborhood, and service organizations to engage in dialogue, to take notes, discuss ideas, make suggestions, and ask questions, and send the results to the mayor, who will put together a presentation for the city council. As Paul said, we can't do anything about the world, the country, or the state of Georgia, but we can do something about our community. Would you like to do something about our community? If you'd like to be part of such a dialogue at St. John, please let me know. And let's remember these words attributed to John Wesley: "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can." Stay safe, stay well, God bless. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you too.